Stick here. So gonna start another stream. I already had started a keeper draft the other day. I had a very small amount of time to play, so I didn't really want to like start a stream up and whatnot. I do have a recording of the beginning portion of this though, so I will upload it to the artifactccg.com website, or sorry, YouTube. But give me a bit, and I'm gonna just send out some links, and we'll get this started. One second, it screwed up somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so let's get this going. So I have a couple too many blue cards, is what I found out. Because the Prelix dies very frequently. I should probably make adjustments to remove a couple of those, but I don't think we had real options when I was looking at the stuff. The red was okay. Yeah, green we just end up with the Smeevil. Like, I could technically cut a Tower Barrage for it, but I think I'd just rather have the Tower Barrage than the Smeevil. Routed would be fine, but still one of those things that doesn't always come up. I'd rather just have the Ogre Conscript, so we'll just leave the deck the same, and we'll start the match. So, shouldn't be too hard to find someone to keep her draft as 2-0. Not sure why it's still taking or going. Let's get to my dashboard. All right, so we got it in. Hello, faithful viewer. All right, so we got a Lycan and a Luna. All right, so they're gonna pretty much build out sideways. I think I can cope with that. Okay, I'm kind of hoping Luna pings my guy instead of the creep. But we'll see how this goes. So we get the kill here. Lycan doesn't get that kill. That's great for us. We get what? Savage Wolf next round if we want. Beastmaster trades with this guy no matter what happens. Unless he has... Yeah, he has no access to like no accident. And he didn't get the pump there anyways. But yeah, so Luna does get the kill here. If we get another creep, then Luna dies. We've got a Venomancer coming in. So what we have to ask ourselves is, realistically, where's the Venomancer going? And do we want to try to counterplay this at all? I could technically jump in front of the Luna to try to get the kill. I could kind of come over here, but that's not amazing for us. I think I want Chen mid lane next round. I could play a little safe and actually go mid and just let Luna ping here. But I do want her off the table. All right, let's go over here. We're gonna mistakenly let him go in mid because I don't think I can really fight that just with Prelix. But I convert it next round over there and put a Chen down. Alright, so we get a 3-5. If I Savage Wolf, it'll have done 1. Yeah, so I think this is just enough. Because it'll get to 2 and maybe back to 4, and it'll survive the next round as well. Yeah, so it's just large enough. Really can't do anything over here. So this is where he starts to try to become a pain in the ass. Chen plus Rebel Decoy is going to somehow try to mop this up if possible, but it's not going to be easy. Alright, so we get that kill there. Do we want this rebel decoy for anything next round? I guess maybe saving the wolf. So no reason to put... I could put pressure here for the 4, but it's just not worth it, it seems. Alright, I lied. Now we put it. We don't want any of those guys being alive. You want to play a Soul Venom? Then it dies and we move on with life. I could swap the rebel decoy, but I don't want my guy to die. So we have that lane. They more or less have mid. We get to... Ooh. So I really want the Hourglass, but the Keenfolk Musket here will help us get rid of Venomancer. So unfortunately, we are not getting that kill on Venomancer. He's gonna get shot for 2, that gets shot for 2. Then they trade, that dies. So we're gonna burn Refuge here. Everything's just gonna be a little bit healthier. This will survive, and then this is just gonna tank Lycan for a while. Boom booms. Shit. So we Keenfolk here to get this kill. Make this guy real sad. This has got to be frustrating for him. See if I can increase sound on this just a smidgen. I think I have artifact muted, maybe. No, I just decreased it. Alright. I almost hit the stupid button. So we get that kill, we get healed. That's good to go over there.
You're getting tired, aren't you?
So I'd really like Prelix to kind of die and then come back over to this lane so I can Tower Barrage to clear up. But I might just have to settle for Barracks and dropping Beastmaster there with a, what, an Ogre Conscript next round? I don't want this guy to easily take over, so the Barracks is probably the best play for getting out of that. If he drams a green guy in front of Prelix, I'm okay with the Prelix dying, but I could also shift. So like I don't have a huge issue here. No reason for me to try to do anything cute. Oh, this is not a small draft tournament.
There is much power in belief.
Update that info. I must have restream wrong as well then. Oh my god, yeah, this is way wrong. I don't even know if I'm in the right restream right now. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong one, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong one. Oh crap. I should be on the right one. I'm on my own. But this is definitely wrong for restream.
15 seconds remaining.
What the hell did I just buy? I just bought a broadsword and a TP scroll. Alright, so what do we have here? He might go lane 1. If they want to try to do stuff, but I'm fine trying to take back lane 2. So what do we got here? We'll just pass If they have a Eclipse, it shouldn't do it too much. Oh shit. So we can what? Come flag this row?
I am not accustomed to finery.
Let my children squabble over your corpse.
Alright, so let's go with the conscript. We get that kill, then the loyal beast can get a kill on one of them. We should end up being pretty content there. What did he even cast? Tower Barrage. So this dies, we're okay with that.
To me, old friend.
Chen dying is reasonable. Alright, so we got all 4 killed there. So this lane's coming back for us. We could get jammed out over there. So we can come flag and then lift. Flagration gets a kill.
The red mist is here.
I won't let you harm the ancient.
Is doing 4 here better than yeah. Because I could just flop them and then kill that guy with the broadsword.
Hope this works.
Also gets us 8 to tower.
There is no escaping me.
That's pure profit. We have Hand of God next round for a bunch of different lanes if we want. But I think we're just going to jam it in lane 1. So this Luna got proc on 3, proc on 4, died, skipped 5, came back for 6. This is going to be the proc on 7, so the Eclipse is going to be for 5. That's fine. So we'll buy some stuff. So we have to ask ourselves, do we want a Revtel or a Cloak? I'm fine with the Cloaks. Yeah, we end up with an additional short sword as well. So we'll go like this. He's got no additional guys for 2 rounds. So it lets me push decently well here, and I can continue to push here. So flag kills this. 2/2/2. We could even jam Tower Barrage here and then kill off the Kingfolk if we really wanted to.
What brought us here?
So I think we immediately jam a Traveler's Cloak. We could also just Hand of God. Hand of God was set up for an upkeep kill. Oh man. Alright, so we don't want to just die all willy-nilly here while we're casting stuff, so let's put that down.
Stay on the front.
We do have 2 items. We'll throw a short sword on there. And the Tower Brush still gets us that upkeep kill, which makes us pretty content.
I'm prepared to fight.
Ah, shit. So I apparently should have jammed the Tower Barrage. No longer does anything to any of that. So let's get the short sword
I'm not
down.
a fighter, but I'll do what
Still
I
kills the
can.
Lycan, I guess. And it would still finish this off, so we have to jam it. But we can Chen and steal the 14 there. That's probably the greatest thing we can do. We don't have initiative of any sort here. We are fine grabbing the short sword here.
This jungle safe.
We can jam a cloak. Actually, hold on. Jam a cloak.
Perfect.
So we can flip those two here. But if he gives me initiative, then I might just go in there with Chen and steal his guy. Let's throw a cloak on.
Exquisite.
Kind of waste some actions if we can here. Savage Wolf can't beat this in the fight.
Hey, over here!
I guess Hand of God here would make it so what? So just I get to keep this creep. Not overwhelming. If I jam the Savage Wolf, it just dies. It's Hand of God just to... That's probably actually just bad. I could have done it next round. But I think keeping this guy is important for just forcibly auto-taking that. Let's go get a TP scroll. Yeah, should be good here. So, we Chen lane 1. Lycan dies. We get to go steal the big fat dude. Wow, him getting 2 creeps in the freaking right lane's a little bit frustrating. But them's the breaks. Alright, we got a bunch of dudes over there. So Lycan dies upkeep. So if I'm... The Eclipse should have 6 pings. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you might have to YOLO the shot.
Let the sky tear down the unknown.
Yep, we get to steal.
Your path now serves the greater good.
Don't think you're safe.
So let's see. Arm the Rebellion gets us what over here? Gets us enough. Do we Savage Wolf also? Do I need that for 3rd lane? No. We're good here. He held the Tower Barrage there, he's a G. Like, I would have had to have jammed it right away if I was him.
Salamene provides.
This gives us lethal.
With me at your side, you
We'd
will
have lethal
not
on this
know
tower in the
defeat.
next. Ooh. TP scroll here just to what? Jam all these guys in? Yeah, I'm okay with that. The damage there wasn't going to be relevant. I guess he gets to switch targets now though, that was a mistake. He gets to kill the wolf. Ooh. No switch. Interesting. So I think we just care about keeping initiative so we can go into the round and just Hand of God.
It's all over.
So I don't think we care about any of that. Just keep initiative. Like I could have thrown down altar, but like it's not some overwhelming thing for me here. I guess I could jam Verdant. Alright, so killed the wolf. We get the kill again. Puts him in a hell of a predicament there. We have 2 weapons out of 3. Can buy that anyways. Yeah, we don't care about the cleave. Take the draw card. So we're just jamming everyone in there. We get to Hand of God right away, and that's that. Big, how you doing, baby? Opponent scooped. Alright, so let's go to the next match. But yeah, no, people running into chance ability. Probably one of the harder things. Alright, so we got red-green here. Man, their start's pretty solid. I don't think none of my guys can kill Bristleback in that time frame before he would get armor, so I need them to match up with the creep. Alright, match up with the creep, so that works for us. Cool. We got a smash in case any green enchantment comes down, but my concerns are the +3 attack, +3 health, and 0-6 I don't care about. Alright, so we're not coming in that lane. Boom, boom, fight. This is one of those situations where Treant can do better because it gets to tank green guys. So like, this survived Beastmaster because Enchantress is just better. Like, it matters when it's creep v creep, but when it's creep v hero, it's all about like, is it a small guy, is it a big guy? It's a good game, man. It's a good game. Alright, so we don't need anything there. So where are we going here? I really want to be in lane 1, but I can't afford that. So what? If we go here, we can Selfish Cleric and still be like content about life. We're gonna go lane 3. Yeah. Farv in lane 1 makes sense from a like they want green immediately perspective. But not sure what their plan is.
Their dance begins.
Oh, god damn it. Come on, dude. Get out of here. It's really hard for me to even consider putting Chen there as well. And what if I Cleric here, it dies? Like, Jesus Christ. I wanted the creep over here, but whatevs. I couldn't put Prelix here, because if I had put Prelix here and he got the
I'm not here to
Alright, we'll make the trade.
I'm here to fight. By helping myself, I'm helping all.
Realistically, if I held on to the cleric for the verdant, would have been fine. But what do we need here? I don't want to switch, and I'm at 4, so I can't even cast any of this shit. I guess I could switch them, right? Like,
Trust me.
this makes it so we can get the kill next round. Do what?
I'll make short work of you.
That's fine. This is also making it so we kill that creep. Unfortunate. We'll buy the town portal TP scroll. No real intention to use it, but alright, let's see. What can we do here? I could give a Blaine one, but that seems terrible. Alright, let's 50-50 Chen and see what happens. Alright, so we did get in front of the guy that we wanted to get in front of. Alright, what we're gonna have to ask ourselves is, what is the most beneficial here for us? If that's gonna fight here, trade, what do we got? +4/+4, we don't care about. +4/+4 there would be pretty strong. Pumping that for friendly fire is not really good. I could what? Pump here for a Hand of God next round?
15 seconds remaining.
Pump here for a Hand of God right now, but that's not very good either. And we have guys dying everywhere.
5 seconds remaining.
Take this blessing. We walk the same path, and for that, you will be rewarded. For the glory of Stonehall!
Alright, so we make that trade and get 5 gold. Okay, we get nothing. Alright, let's... Friendly fire on those two would be real interesting. Verdant here doesn't do anything for us. I'm really just gonna lose this many guys for no reason. Definitely not.
I fear your blade.
I think we'll TP scroll and then dimensional portal. Unless I just want to try to get those guys to trade, but I'm fine going Hand of God there next round. I can dimensional portal and then lift. Featured event is mad expensive. Alright, so let's DP here to get the extra guys.
The faithful will not be denied.
That's cool. Alright, we're gonna TP here because we can't afford to have 3 guys die. If he has a creep here, he has a creep here. Alright, so we do get the kill on that. Get to have Enchantress come down. Let's grab the shield. The Hourglass I think is very good, but Shield should give us some stuff to do here. So whoever we jump in front of, we pretty much hand. If we can get people to... Like, that works very well for us. Steel strength here is also pretty amazing. Steel strength is not as good. I lied. But 11.
This couldn't come at a better time.
If I steel strength, what? This, it doesn't do a lot. Let's give it.
Stay safe.
Alright, this keeps this guy alive.
I'm ready for combat.
Then we can steel strength this. Pump here. It's still not enough, right? It's 4. It would only shrink his damage by 2. If we steal from this, I can get +3. And to take like no damage here. I don't think there's a reason for me to steal strength here. I don't
15
need 6
seconds
damage
remaining.
for that to be relevant. So I'm fine with just leaving it like this. Because then we can just Hand of God next round. That's stalling well. Fucking Carla Arms is free, man. Alright. So we're crushing in this third lane with just Prelix. We're gonna run into some issues with Primal Roar soon. Alright, I think we can stall that first lane for a bit. So let's jam in here. So we put all the guys in. I really don't want to steal this 4-2. But this would what, give us 5 armor? Not really amazing. We don't get a killer either here either. Like it just
15 seconds remaining.
We'll just pass. No reason to do anything here. Be Primal Roar is like I'm okay with it. I have like only Chen dies till the Primal Roar.
The forest has made me resilient.
But keeping those guys is not huge. Alright. Not being able to steal a big green guy later is gonna be bad. Should take this guy right now though. So what's happening here? How'd this guy get so large? +4/+4. So if we steal 4 attack from here, give it to this guy. But I think that's better over there anyways. We'll just jam a Hand of God here. I think the full heroes is really relevant for these guys right now. He didn't use the ability to get the guy. Oh, lost both my dudes. Well. Because that's a good reason to make sure that we get that first lane, right? Like, but I do not have... So let's get this over here, because we're going to need the armor to make sure we don't lose stupid shit. And we're just going to jam a conscript. Oh no. Yeah, the red guy's here. Oh no, we just can't jam a conscript. Let's make it 3-3.
Jungle will protect me.
Alright, we're gonna take this in 2 rounds. Or hope to at least, because we can go, what, conscript for 14. We're gonna get at least 1 guy in there. Alright, we got the TP, so... That's a lot of fucking armor. Yeah, get out of here.
Gifts from Weeping Rose.
The jungle protects its own.
So I could shrink that to have this kill him. I could just shrink this so I don't take damage. Killing this guy I think seems most reasonable.
Let me help.
Let's get Bristleback out of here. Alright, so Bristleback got healed, we're fine with that.
I will lead you to greatness.
You can pump these guys, we don't care. But this is why you would like not want to steal the other guy. We lucked out with the bellow there.
This is ours for the taking.
Alright. So then he gets +8, so he gets this tower. We get Prelix in there. I can't... None of those guys kill each other. So I think the answer might be Beastmaster. And then we can just, what, jam here?
The Legion has arrived.
The Quorum has decided to intervene.
I won't be denied victory.
We just need time.
The might of the Red Mist is unmatched.
I have to have 2 of these guys attack each other. I can't, like, sit here with my thumb up my butt.
I'll tear it down brick by brick.
But the Primal Roar is just better, though. No, I'd have to kill those 2 guys. So we get enough blocking here. He didn't get any guys there, so we can just get the kill with an Ogre Conscript there as long as we don't die here. So we got some decent blocking going on there as well. No red guys, we're good. So all he can really do is stun one of these and flip Enchantress away, because they lined up exactly with the red guys.
Your deliverance is at hand.
The juke there does nothing. I don't think they knew that it still keeps the angle. But even if it didn't, it was only 5 extra damage. Like, you know, it would have got the kill. It's a friendly fire, but we just don't care because we have the game. So we got to make sure that nothing silly comes down. I guess I could have made sure this guy died.
It's only a matter of time before they fall.
Thanks to the quorum. I don't need to sacrifice myself.
A gift from the quorum.
Recheck to make sure I'm not silly and that I got the game there. Yep.
This is going to be too easy.
This is our moment.
This won't last long.
We got the ancient. So yeah. We correctly slowed him down in mid and left and just straight stole the ancient. That's the issue with Primal sometimes, is that if you get put into a lane like that. So we're 4-0 right now with it. Alright. So one more game, guys. Try to take this 5-0. Alright, let me decrease volume on that a bit. That's a little too loud. Why is it coming so loud though? Alright, fucking Dro. Oh my god, this Dros and Debbies. This is like old school shit right here. Alright, so we're getting obliterated on this map right now. We'll get the kill. Creep will die. We'll be okay. Double Dro, man, really? Haven't seen this shit in forever. Alright, we can't buy anything. Really considering just getting fucking obliterated in lane 1. This thing's gonna be 5. I'm what, 50-50? I guess. No, even that's not great, because we gotta clear the deck. We can clear nothing. We can steal strength, like shit. Alright, let's put Prelix over here, because that's the safest place for Prelix. And we're gonna get ruined in lane 1. Because if Prelix would have been 66% chance to die here, Kind of been an ugly death too. But the conflagration still doesn't even do anything till next round. Like, it's kind of unfortunate. I keep having to put Prelix in lane 3. My god, man. So far behind, getting ruined. I could clear the deck to wipe her out for right now, and I think that might actually just be the best play. Because I need to reduce that damage that's coming out. You can't let 2 freaking drows sit on the table. Then I could put, what, both green guys in lane 1. Try to recover. Sure, my Prelix is done. I could arm the rebellion here, but it's not amazing, so let's not bother with it. And then what? Steel Strength in the next round will help us get a kill on Drow if need be, or any of this stuff. So we can't burn the Arm the Rebellion, or we can't burn Steel Strength in this Luro. But because of Prelix, I'll end up with at least one other creep, so the Arm the Rebellion could be strong enough. But then I can't Conflagration. So if he passes back, I think I have to arm here. Yeah, he didn't pass. So let's get 3 health. Or get another 3 health. That'll keep us alive in lane 3. So jam them both over here so that we don't just get overtaken. And we can try to recover and stall it a bit in the meantime while we get things set up. The conflagration should help there immensely, though. If we can get, what, Lycan here, the creep here, this guy here, we could take 10 to the tower, stop the creep from dying, kill Drow, get to the next round, just jam a conflagration. Meh, we didn't get all our hopes and dreams. So this will get that kill. Alright, so I gotta take 4 from here. Or actually I don't. I could just Traveler's Cloak and shrink that. Alright. So we don't get the kill here anymore. The conflagration will kill that anyways. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna red mist. So those can just take the entire lane by themselves if he doesn't put a guy there. That being blocked works fine. So we don't get to cast Conflagration at all. We cry inside a whole lot of it. Alright, so we lose lane 1. But we can lock hands up. So we would need some fortunate arrows to not lose that lane, but even if we lose it, we're not like shit out of luck. It's this mid lane that we're concerned about. We really need those red mists to hit again. Oh, those arrows, please just stay the way. Just get in front of the Beastmaster. Okay, cool. They're both going to tower, so that's fine for us. No deaths anywhere in sight. We're good with that. Jam an hourglass.
I will use this.
So we lost that, but it's not a huge dilemma here. We will get the 3/3 out. Over conscript. So this puts enough where if we can stall the left and right lanes, we're in a great spot. Alright, so friendly fire between those two, and then we're done. No Gus, no problem. Could also just go for a conflagration.
Such power.
Just have those two die. Or this will die from the attack after. Or what? Arm the Rebellion. Yeah, it's not very great either.
10 seconds remaining.
When in doubt, just have Drow die.
I wish there was another way.
Drows are just never allowed to live. Chen's ability is going to come up. We can steal the 11-5. So if we get any creeps there to block out the other thing, we're in a solid spot. We can arm the Rebellion over here after. Be happy time panda dancing. Let's grab this cloak. Kind of really need that broadsword. But I think the barb mail will suffice.
15 seconds remaining.
He has to go mid lane or he's just gonna get wrecked, right? Like, I don't know what's going on in this lane anymore. So I just steal it in Hand of God, I believe, right? Like, oh, I can't steal. Let me think. This guy has to stay alive. So let's start off with a heal. If I have Earnest Blessing, I can flag from lane 3 to kill the Drow. My god, man. I can't let this die. Do I need a barb mail this thing? I can cunning to get away.
I won't be so easily.
I need to get him down the 2 damage in. 'Cause I think that's how I would kill it next round. Or at least put enough pressure on it. He's getting those 2 guys in though. They're all gonna jam in lane 1. I think I just might let her die. Can I win this actually?
Okay, this is good.
How would I win this round or game? Alright, so Arm the Rebellion's the first step. Conflagration there wasn't going to get me the kills on anything except for that, I guess. I need guys to spawn in that lane. Alright. So if I switch these 2, I get 20 to tower. Lose access to all green next round. Alright, so surviving is possible in this lane. He's got 11, that's a lot of shit. I do get a rebel decoy though. You couldn't give me 1 guy? Come on. So we jam in front of this guy and die to no accidents. Give me another green card, fucking creep. No curves on my dude either. Shit's brutal. Give me a green creep. Oh, come on. I'm trying to steal this game from this deck. He should just pass. So we start with the Verdant so that when I play the Rebel Decoy, he can't just no accident it to kill it. Because that's all we got. He has to have Gust, right? Like... But if he had Gust, he would have cast it. Alright, show me no answer, because your draw cards didn't matter. You had 4 cards. No accident doesn't do enough. Trying to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Alright, so we pass here because we're gonna dimensional portal. We pass here because we don't have shit. Alright, so we're alive. And the dimensional portal should do the job.
Come forth. I will stand as an example for others. I'll do what I can.
I think we got it here. Has to stop 5 damage, which means 2 guys. He only has 3. We did it, fam. We got there, baby. 5-0, and we beat it. We fucking beat the draw deck. We did it. Get fucked double draw, you fucking bitch. Alright, so let's go to the menu. So give me 1 second. Hyped asked me for the Chrome extension for Steam. Alright, so we got there again. I copied the deck code in case you guys want it. And Rashu, how you doing, baby? We beat fucking double draw. 5-0, bitches. 5-0. 2 real perfect runs. This is lost bullshit. Alright, so 1 second. Gotta go drop this off real quick. Alright, so 1 more second. Where the hell is this shit? Dude, yeah, fucking double draw, man. That shit's ridiculous. Alright. Go get a print screen. I print screen all the ones where I do the 5.0 because I love that shit. Alright, let's get a copy deck code. Alright, let's go claim the rewards. So yeah, easy peasy. That shit was actually a real struggle. I don't know if I would say they messed up. Or what happened, but stuff's are interesting. Collection wise, I now picked up pretty much picked up all the rares I was looking for. Like I didn't care about Omni Knight, so I didn't go for it when the prices were lower. But I did pick up all the 8 drops I was missing. So I now got the 3 emissaries, got the 3 tots. I thought I bought 2 Spring the Trap, but apparently I only bought 1. Fuck my life. Those are probably still cheap, so that's fine. Got the 3 Annihilations. Okay, apparently didn't buy a 3rd Cheating Death either. But still should be fine. They're not expensive right now. So I got the main cards I needed, and I believe I picked up a Sorla as well. And I got the Sorla, so I can start playing Constructed and start showing you guys some crazy shit. Or at least like 3-color pile. That tends to work out still. So, but this is all I got for tonight. Let me think. Let me go check Steam community real quick. So if we go, what? Buy cards. Rare. We won't do complete. So yeah, Axe is down to 19. Dro's 11. But like Axe was at $11 earlier. Dro was at 6. I picked up my emissaries for like around $2. My Times of Triumphs for around 3. Spring Trap I had paid $2 on, but whatever. Annihilations I got at like 3 something. Cheating Death, I think I paid less than $2. And like that's perfectly fine because what we were selling commons for was ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna go sell cards. So yeah, like now these things are all like a penny, 2 pennies, like nothing remotely good. There's just too many of them. But when I was first selling them, it was like 4 cents, 5 cents. Like Red Mist Mall is 4 cents. And then the uncommons, we were getting like quarters and dimes and shit for a lot of it. So I got my Steam up to like I got my Steam up to I don't know what the hell. Let me go try to buy packs and see what happens. It says my balance is $24.90. Oh yeah, I had got to like 77, but I picked up a friend an Axe and a Dro. So I burnt out most of the money because a bunch of $2 and $3 items got me down to like 55, and then I bought an Axe at 16 and a Dro at like 7. So that brought me back down to about 28, but that's pretty good for trading at a bunch of commons and uncommons, you know. Yeah, the commons are going to be complete shit. Like the commons at this point, you just turn them into tickets. The uncommons you can do something with. But yeah, man, deck worked out. Pretty happy about it. Real hard to fucking do stuff at times, but each of those characters is just really strong. So it's kind of hard to bitch. Plus Debbie's are just really small. But we got the 5-0, did the job. Saved the princess. I don't do Phantom. I think I might have done 1 Phantom on it, and I think I stopped at like 4 wins. But been doing Keeper and Expert Constructed. Expert Constructed I've only done twice, and it was I played Mono Red. Really wasn't hard to like bust through people. It's very close to this exact list. But I'm going to actually stop the video here, guys. You guys got any questions before I go? I guess I could play one thing of Constructed, but then people are going to yell at me. Nah, I don't want to start a Constructed run right now. We can do a quick casual Phantom draft. Oh no, I already have a fucking deck. Jesus Christ. This is what I do after everything. I just don't want to play it. So let me abandon. And we can just draft the deck real quick. Alright. Oh man, Ricks. Yeah, let's take it. No. So there's a couple different ways to go around this one. So like the Tower Barrage is good if you end up with blue. Foresight and Compel are reasonable. Lost in Time is really good when their opponent's hand is low. Hipfire is good in general. Rebel Decoy is very good. Reptile Convoy is a really fat, blocky guy, and if you end up with some gold, like it can do some decent things in lane 3. I would pretty much go Rebel Decoy here, and then you have to kind of just decide where you want to go with like the different options. To play it safe, I'd probably say just go with Hipfire, because green-black is a little safer than normal. Take a Hipfire here, and either like Satyr Duelist, or you could take a Helm of the Dominator. Helm of the Dominator is just really strong card. If you can save the gold over the course of the game, it'll often win you a game. So like I'll sometimes usually just try to force the Helm. I'm a huge fan of Arm the Rebellion. And I think Tyler State's a very good guy, but Remote Detonation, if you end up with blue, can be a blowout sometimes, because like those situations where we got like a bunch of guys down, you just jam down the blue and you just clear. We'll take a Slay here and sell a Mayonnaise. Should probably consider taking the Crippler in case I end up with the red guy, but Corpse and Hipfire, because I'm not taking Rix or Claymore. Oh my god, we end up with the Sorla here. That's fucking bananas. Can I move her to 4th? I can't move her to 4th. So I would take Treant, because Treant for me is a very good hero. And then like you have to pretty much decide, like, do you want an Incarnation of Salamani? Do you want like an Ironfall Goldmine, a Keenfolk Turret, or Divine Intervention? Goldmine is very good at generating you positives via your items. Keenfolk is just good for board control. So like I'm more the type to take Keenfolk or like Divine Intervention here. As opposed to Goldmine, just because like late round gold mines don't do much, whereas like these two just give you like massive value times, like right away. I guess I'd say it. So we do have the green-black stuff. These two are just much better than the Tyler Estate. Dimensional Portal I would take if I was gonna force blue. Oh my god, this is bananas. We'll take a Vandal and a Keenfolk Turret. Bull Martyr's fine, Keen Musket's fine, but like it's not amazing stuff from the other stuff. Apprentice, and there's nothing great here. I'd consider taking a Pike, just because Treant's a little small, but you could take Rend Armor in case you end up with somebody. I'm like, why is there a mist there this late? What the hell are people drafting? I get like a Sorla last pick, I get a mist here like second to last pick. This is ridiculous. We have a Helm, so I'm fine taking a Payday here. And I don't know, man. Rebel Decoy has just been kind of bananas. It's very good with Treant as well. We already have 2 Hipfires. I might end up with Debbie. I could take Assassin's Apprentice, but I think the Rebel Decoy here is just better. I'm not a big fan of Viper, so I don't often take Viper. Ramesk Blessing here. And I think I'll take the Revtel Signet, because the Sorla's small, you need more health. Take a Payday and a Pickoff. So we might just end up green-black here. Oh, I lied. We got an Ogre. Ogre with Ignite's very strong, but with Sorla we kind of want to push. The Remote Detonation's okay, but it's not like end-all be-all. I guess I could just take this and see what happens. So like if you want to be super aggressive with Sorla, you might just not pick up the ogre here, because Sorla wants to really come in like 4th slot. It's not great to do it that way. But like, so let's say you go with Pursuit and take a Ravenous Mask just because you can maneuver through guys with it. We'll take the bronze in the clear of the deck because we end up with the red hero. So we do get a Necrophos. Necrophos is not amazing. Oh, Thunderhide Pack and a Sniper. Ogre Conscript will also be very good here. Stonehall Cloak. So many hip fires we already have. See, this is where those situations where I'd like to go like green, green, black, black, red. Like our green's solid, or black's solid, but like there's nothing there where we have to be like, oh, we absolutely need this. Probably take Disciple and defend the weak, but I'd be fine going like this, but like skipping Disciple seems really weird. I just have a feeling we're gonna end up with a red guy. So I'll take Celemanes and a Juke. Trebuchets could be good if you're being aggressive. It does do some damage over time. Cover of Night. You could end up using that to run things around, but I think with Sniper, you're just not gonna bother. I could take Shield of Basilius since we have double payday. Take a Pit Fighter here, and these are just don't matter. So I'll take the Diabolic Revelation because it would be an uncommon, like we were selling stuff, you know. Arcane here plus Jasper, I guess. So you want a second green hero, but like we could go Farvin. If we end up 2 color, we could. So we'll grab the Ironfog Goldmine here, and the Stonehall Cloak. Cloak's really good, and we pass it a million times. I don't know what the hell this shit's doing here. We could take the Intested Grunt to jam damage with if we wanted to go all 3 of those. We don't have that red hero that I wanted to get, so let's take the Grunt. Defend the weak and a... I'm okay with Smeevil. Alright, unsupervised and a bronze. Legionnaire again. Jesus Christ. Bloodseeker, I hate Bloodseeker. I'd rather just run Debbie, and we need a green guy anyways, so. Alright, see, we did get that red guy I was talking about. So now we got Bristle just chilling. So, Bristle, Sorla, Treant, Farvin. I think this does it. Bristle really just doesn't die often, so I don't mind going like all 8 of those. Necrophos is more of a control hero. I could run it if I really wanted to. Payday, Ironfog, Slay. Fine with Reptile here. I'm just adding them all, see what we end up with. So we end up with a few too many. Ravenous is like the weakest one, so I didn't want to jam that. $37 plus 8 is 45, so we got to cut 5 cards. $18 of them are creep. We could cut the weaker red ones, so we can cut the Corpse Tosser. I'd keep all 3 Legionnaires, I think. We could Relentless Pursuit, but we only have both black heroes. It's not super amazing here. We're not super fast for gold take. Let's go see what we actually have for items. So we have Helm, 2 Cloaks, Revtel. Alright, so that's 5, 6, so we get pretty much what? A pike, 2 short swords. I think because of the payday, I'd be fine taking 1 more. Alright, I'd be fine cutting a defend the weak because we already kind of have that ability. So we have 7. So we need 33. So we need 17 and 16. Our green guys will most likely stay alive a little longer. So if we cut what, 1 green card, we could technically cut the other defend the weak. And then cut Revtel. And yeah, I can't read it. I find it hard to cut any of these black cards here based on what I'm attempting to do. Like in theory, I could cut Iron Fog Gold Mine just because of the way I'm setting up. So I have to go back and cut an item. And like that seems really weird. But I could go like and run like this. And I think realistically I'd be okay with that. Wonder if there's a way to do the draw thing. I know sometimes they have that thing where you could like see where your 5 card starting hand size was, but I don't know. That's the gist. So the reason I don't cut the payday, right, is greed. So there's a lot of times where, if I end up with the payday and I am at like, let's say 7 gold or something, I could go and get a kill, get to, let's say, like 12, then payday for the 12, and I'd rather get a big jump up in gold than to kind of go for the short attrition of gold mine. It's more of just like the overtime thing, and like this could be 100% wrong. So like it doesn't make it the correct play. It's just my preferred. Like I've often felt gold mine was just kind of lackluster for what I'm doing. In theory, it's going to afford me, you know, one of the cheaper items every round. There's just more explosiveness capable from payday, and especially hitting double payday. Anytime you go like double payday, if you go from like 10 to 20 to 40, you're just like, oh, here's all the stuff. Like, I'm good to go. But it's kind of one of those things you just got to play out. Like, I really focus on like the guys and most of the rest of the deck. I try to stay away from like gold gen stuff. Like, I'd usually prefer to just have more like pressure. So like I could really just cut paydays and put Assassin's Apprentice and like Relentless Pursuit in and not bat an eye. But with Helm there, I think I just want the double payday so I can like spike it off anytime, IKEA. But alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, like what I'm saying is just more or less my explanations behind it. Never take anything as like, oh, this is 100%. Like, play it. If you hate it, make adjustments. There's gonna be different ways for the play style. It's just that for me, gold gen is actually just really weird. I don't often get to do it because I want to take the small like attritions and just, you know, take my short swords and my traveler's cloaks and get benefits from them right away. So it's really hard for me to often play payday. But when I have 2 paydays, like then stuff changes immensely. Just because if you get a couple kills and then just double payday, like you're just rolling in it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna stop it right here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll stick around and chat. Maybe about 30 seconds or so. Let me go see my deck. This way, if you guys have questions, you can ask. There's a deck I was working on way before, and I'm surprised I can't build everything that I have. So what was it? I had the black. It should have been 2/2/1. I don't think it was Jun Tower. Sorla was the one splash, and it was like red, red, green, green. Maybe they might have been this. What's this thing I'm missing though? Oh, Spec and Spring the Trap. Yeah, this was actually the deck I was talking about. So the Relentless Pursuit's a little weird, and kind of so is the Burning Oil. But what it is the decks that go wide, you really can't answer with like this set of guys. So I've had 2 Burning Oils because you can just jam them down and get some things going. Bronze Legionnaire and Duel for some of the early additional stuff. You can't pretty much, your green early is just missed and unearthed. So like with the curve, you have a bunch of 3s that you could get right away, but 5 of them came in on the next round, so they kind of didn't matter. It's like they cast as 4s anyways. But it gave you options to do things right away. Then a couple Stonehall leads, pickoffs. So it was just like a bunch of goodness as 2-ofs and 1-ofs to screw with people. The Divine Intervention actually found out to be pretty amazing in the non-blue matchups, just because, so like black gives you Condemn and blue has Annihilation, but like outside of that, a lot of the time if you Divine Intervention, like nothing's getting through that. But this was kind of like a work in progress. I was trying to see what was necessary, what wasn't necessary. I liked being really aggressive with Lycan as opposed to trying to sit back on, let's say, Treant, because there was so much red in the format that they all had 6+ attack. You know, Bristleback, Axe, Legion Commander. So Treant giving armor to your creep didn't do anything. But getting the pump did allow your creep to kill their creep. And just kind of speed things up. Especially since like Sorla wants to clear the pathway. So you don't really just want to build sideways and then run into an issue. You want to kill the creep and just move on. Things I found out with the deck though was the costs were a little too high. Green is bad at killing guys right away, whereas red is phenomenal at it. So like the plate I think needed to change into probably like a Revtel, and then maybe even get rid of one of the Demagicking Mauls since I have 2 smashes. And like a lot of, pretty much the green-blue deck is the one that you have to worry about for improvements. And I think I'm okay there anyways because of access to Gusts and cheating deaths. But I didn't go heavy on the late game just because I was trying to put massive amounts of pressure with Sorla. But at some point I'll jam a game with it. And actually, let me jam a game with it right now. I gotta adjust this. Hold on, let me load that. So let's take out one of these, put a Revtel. Revtel's probably a mistake. I probably need a cloak, to be honest. But let's go with that. We'll take out a plate. And what are we going to go with, a short sword here? I wanted to try phase boots for Sorla moving around a little bit. So we went, what? We got all 5. Yeah, because those 3 are small. You need enough of it. What a short sword. And then actual cards in the deck, I'm sure to Spring the Trap. And we'll put 1 Time of Triumph. So this should do the job. There's a bunch of red because those guys stay alive longer. I could also put Clear the deck over Burning Oil, but the oil I was pretty happy with the oil. So let's try this and then go see if we can jam Constructed. Screw it. Let's start an Expert Constructed with this pile of shit. Was it Jun Tower? Yeah. I'm also just not sure if Dro's really what I'm looking for, but Gust is just very good at stopping a lot of the current decks. It's like Christmas Tree, I like the deck. Green, red with a little bit of black. But, I was crushing before with mono red. Mono red gives you a bunch of options for cards that people just aren't accustomed to. Alright, playing against that in Constructed seems interesting. Alright, let's see what we got. So we got a Dead Mystic. Alright, so we do end up with a Mist. So we can Mist over here. Nothing runs into a huge problem. So let's do that. Where's Sorla going? So this is gonna die. We're gonna miss lane 3, and I'm probably gonna Sorla over there. You're gonna see this tower go down very fast. The reasons for the pickoffs and the slays is to clear the way for Sorla, and the Relentless Pursuit's just to jump around. I could just duel this. That seems bad though. That's really questionable because I may have needed the duel next round to clear the path for Sorla. But the reason I'm okay doing it is because this is going to progressively get larger. You really don't want to do stuff like that unless you're in a heavy aggro deck. I'm taking the Phase Boots here over Short Swords because it means I can flip with Sorla and guarantee the tower hits. Oh my god. Alright. So we're going to get what? A Savage Wolf here. That does not feel great. But I could hit the tower for crazy amounts. Alright, let's get Sorla over here. Just because getting the Mist on her feels pretty good. Come on, guys. So I could Savage Boot and Wolf. So we got the attack over, which is pretty amazing. Savage Wolf would be, what, 5 over there? Alright, so he saved his life. That's fine. And, like, this is rough because, like, his deck's not good, I guess I'd say. Sorla went to tower, so that's fine. He's got a Keef and a Mystic coming in. So if I Savage Wolf, stays about even. So let's throw a Phase Boat on. See if he casts anything here so that we can Savage Wolf right after. Oh, that's a no bueno for us. Do we give up a Savage Wolf to stay alive? Probably. +4/+4 is interesting. And this, like, tower gets obliterated here. Alright, so what are we looking at? We're going to be at 5. So I get access to the Cheating Death right away with Dro. We'll take the Flask for the heal. We're going to Dro over here because we're going to Cheating Death. This will get us some gold and some attacks. We're okay with. Let's see. This is fucking hard because like this is not what you should be seeing come out of people. But this draw is gonna make this lane 3 look even crazier than it already is. Axe is gonna get a buff here. What the fuck? Okay, sure. People doing weird shit, man. I don't know what he's gonna do here. Locking 2 more cards. What the fuck? You could have smash here. Still have the flask to stay alive. Whatever. We're cheating death to see what happens. So Dro died, but he stayed alive. That's good enough for us. And we get the kill here on tower. So round 3, tower kills pretty good. We really want to find like a TP scroll so we can lift there. Do we need... Nope. We'll take the cloak. This is why we might need Traveler's Cloaks as opposed to like Revtel Signets. Alright. Yeah, we don't care what's going on. He can Mystic Flare this for 12. I could have cloaked if I really felt it was necessary, but Berserkers would not really do anything here, so we'll just pass and move on. Yeah, this doesn't. The mono red deck actually just feels much better than this. This feels much better in beta, but it might just because I'm used to playing against the quote unquote like good decks. So back to full health. I forgot he gets to kill this anyways. I would have just never switched them. I would have left it there to go forward to get the 2 attack. The cleave is getting me. Doesn't do anything. I have to have a creep in here for the clear of the deck to do anything. Our opponent just doesn't know how to play. I get Berserkers to kill both of them. No, I lied. I would die because that's 8 minus 2 would make it 6. We can Berserkers next round now. When in doubt, just buy a heal, right? I don't know. Sorla did damage, but like it wasn't some overwhelming thing. The deck felt much better when I was playing it in beta. I also just can't cast anything because the opponent doesn't have access to shit. Like, I'm expecting to run into duels and Berserker's Calls and people trying to ramp into, like, 8 drops so I can, like, gust or smash stuff. He's gonna 12 it? I don't care. Go ahead, kill it.
You are about to witness something incredible.
I got Berserkers to trade with all 3. He did that so he couldn't reset. Gets the kill here and we get 5 more gold as well. Because he loses Sven here as well. He could heal. Cheating death's ridiculous. If you're wondering why the doggo had 3 health, is because the cheating death triggers, then he gets the health back. We'll Berserkers now to get the kill here as well. We end up just barely alive. He can Echo Slam to kill them except for Sorla. And he has the Fissure to stun her. Alright. So he's stunned. And I'm healing now in case he has the Echo Slam and did it out of order. Yep. This, folks, is why sequencing matters a whole lot. We had a bunch of cheap shit, right? So we get Time of Triumph lane 3. I don't know, this deck's not feeling as good. I survived a lot, but it's not worth it. Alright.
I can use this.
Back to battle.
We'll just Gust so he can't cast anything else. Oh, our little guy's dead.
I'll fight anyone.
Another Echo Slam here? Yep. Jamming Bond Legionnaire doesn't do anything for us. Neither does Time of Triumph.
I'll fight till my last breath.
So we just put all 3 heroes there, and we'll just jam Time of Triumph and end the game. I don't know why it feels so weird though. Like, maybe it's because the Spring Trap's gone, but like there's only one. We would have been able to cast that previously and jam better into lane 2. Might just have to go back to the drawing board. This thing feels weird. guess you could have Annihilation. But I don't think we care about Annihilation. When you Time of Triumph, even if he annihilates, like, we Sorla and don't care. You're always looking at 4 siege on every hero no matter what, and they all got +4 attack, so it's always just you're pretty much minimum doing 4 damage per hero unless they have like Vesture. I don't know what's going on here. My sound died out though. That was really weird. My headphone died? Yeah, my headphone died. He dies no matter what, so he needs to just stop messing around. He doesn't have a. He has to annihilate. Like, there's nothing else he can do, and the cheating death might just win beat the annihilate. I don't know what this dude's casting shit for. Does he not understand how hard it is to actually beat Time of Triumph? No idea. But alright, let's stop it here, because that was probably mildly boring. I don't know. I'll test it again some more and construct it and come back with findings. But Mono Red was actually pretty good. If you guys ever want to play it. It's Red Deck douche? Mono Red douche? So the Burning Oils, 3 Legionnaires, 3 duels. I only have 1 Merc Exile. 2 Smash, 2 Spot Weakness. Spot Weakness is really good for like Axe or Legion Commander. Or pretty much Legion Commander to kill Legion Commander, or Bristle to kill Legion Commander, or fight and kill Axe as well. To clear the decks for, you know, just a little bit of reach that you need sometimes. 3 Stone Halls because things ridiculous. Sucker Punch is amazing when you're all mono red. Nasal Goo's solid here. Enough Magic was like, it won a lot of games off of Enough Magic because like Red Mist would do stuff, then they would like try to get in lane. You just Enough Magic to move on and smash tower and game over. Berserker's Call is nuts when you have all of them. God Strength, which is normally pretty shitty, it's pretty good here since we have 5 red heroes, and if we don't have anything else to do, just get that. 6 drops, you know, 7/7s, very good. And the Primal Roar is also nutty with 5 red. I went the cheap route, Reptile, Demagicking, Stonehall Cloaks. You still see my crazy phase boot, a plate, and 2 blinks. Pretty cut and dry, but alright guys, I'll stop the video here. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Deuces.